Hello everyone, let us provide a solution to this interesting word problem question under measures of central tendency. The question reads, the mean and the variance of a data set of 8 numbers were calculated as 15 and 9 respectively. It was later discovered that a value 21 was mistakenly used in place of the correct value 13. Now we are asked to remove that wrong value, replace it with the correct value, and find the actual mean and the variance. So let me write the information here in brief. We have 8 items. So the n is equal to 8. After calculating the mean, we realize the mean to be 15 and the variance to be 9, right? But they use a number 21 instead of 13. So now we would like to remove this 21 and replace it with 13 and calculate the actual mean and the variance. So let's get started. This is a very interesting question. So remember the mean, which is the mean is equal to what? Sum of items divided by the number of items, which is 8. But let me just write n. This is our formula. According to the wrong calculated mean, it was 15. The sum remained the sum divided by n, which is 8. Now, if you want to find the sum of all the items, you can cross multiply. So the sum will now be equal to 15 multiplied by 8, which is equal to 120. So the sum of all the items is equal to 120. Now, since we know the sum of all the items, we can remove 21 and replace it with 13. So to find the actual mean, it is equal to the sum of items, which is going to be 120. Please remove that number 21 and add 13, then divide by 8. This will give us the actual value. 120 minus 21 plus 13 is 112. This is 112 divided by 8, right? And 112 divided by 8 is 14. So this is equal to 14. So the actual mean should be 14, not 15. Yes. So now going to the variance, let's use the formula. The variance is equal to summation of all the x squared divided by n, then minus the mean squared. So this is the formula we are going to use. Starting with the wrong information, the variance is 9. And this is equal to the summation of all the x's squared divided by 8 minus mean squared, which is 15 squared. All right, 15 squared is 225, right? It is negative, bring it back here. So you have 9 plus 225 equal to the summation of x's squared divided by 8. This is equal to 234, right? So summation of x squared divided by 8 is equal to 234. Next, cross multiply. So that summation of all the x squared is equal to 2 times 234. And no, it should be 8, sorry. 8 times that. And according to my calculator, this is 1,872. 1,872. This is the summation of all the x's squared. It means you take the first item, you square that, plus the second item, square that, up to 8. This is what you're going to get. Now we would like to compute for the actual variance. So the actual variance will be equal to the summation. Should I do that directly? Summation of all of this, which is this. 1,872 2. But please remove this one and add this one. So you minus 21 squared, you add 13 squared. Then you divide by 8. Then remember, you subtract the mean squared. The actual mean is 14 squared. So now you can see that after getting the summation of all the xi's squared, which is this one, then we have to remove that wrong value, which is 21 squared, because all of the values here are being squared. Then you add the actual value, it should also be in squared. Divide by the number of items, then minus the actual mean squared. So let's see what this. So the variance is equal to, should I do that directly? According to my calculator here, 1,872 minus 441, this is 441, then plus 169, right? That will give us 1,600. 1,600. Divide by what? Divide by 8, then minus 14 squared, which is 194. 196, sorry. 16 divided by 8 is 2, so this is 200 minus 196. Wow, this is just 4, right? So this is equal to 4. So the actual variance is 4, not 9. So you can see that we are able to compute for the actual mean and the actual variance. The wrong mean was 15. The actual mean is 14. The wrong variance was 9. The actual variance should be 4. Yes.